Yeah. And the beautiful people said, let there be. Real quick though. Quiz over here, man. First things first, you know I gotta give my sponsors their love. Bomb Body Collections, I see you. Wiseman Security and Staffing, I see you. SCA Cleaning Services, I see you. TG Magical Creations, I see you. Stone Darn and Minx, I see you. CTC Radio, I see you. Lord Sanctus, what's good? All Things 805, I see you. Hanging with the Carters, I see you. And last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing, I see you. If you are in a position to put other people in positions to make them some money, then you need to dress like get you a hat, get you a hoodie, get you some slides. In the great words of my dog Big Mike from Straight Lakes No Chase, buy a shirt. But not everybody that I mentioned sells shirts, so go check out their pages and buy some merch. The track that you are hearing is by legendary Seti Hackett. We got Seti on the track and featuring Mishi, and it's produced by Miss Olivia Hackett. So make sure you go tap into them, you know what I'm saying? And go support his music, go support their movement. We got a doctor in the house. But real quick though, man, we got a reoccurring guest, a friend of the show. Just seen him at the event that they did, or that they had for Rhyming for Respect. And I'm not gonna sit here and talk too much because my guy got a lot of ideas. When this guy comes out, he comes out. I'm talking deep, like 100 deep. The bicycles come out, the pedalers. They don't have to worry about spending no money on no type of gas or nothing. Man, we got my dog Papa Luna in the house again. Boom, boom.
Should let that jam play a little bit too, man. That's cool.
Yeah, we'll rock that out.
Yeah.
Smooth, for you smooth players out there. I'll turn it up a little bit. Oh yeah.
And I'm so into you. And you look
Into
at me, I
you.
can tell
Hey, where
you
they local?
Yep.
Are they?
Yep. The Hacketts are big Oxnard names.
I like that though.
So I'm about to roll through.
Move.
We gon' rendezvous
Trying to fit myself, but man, you know, I try to work. The last time we were here, I was watching it, I was like, man, my stomach was sticking out. I was like, man, I know I ain't got a stomach, man, but the way these chairs are comfortable, yo. Heck yeah, these like making me feel real comfortable,
You
know.
get to sink into the chairs.
Yeah. And as well too, Drew, thank you, man, for having me out here, and as well too, for doing everything that you do. You know what I mean? I know this ain't easy, but you do not, allowing me to be on here, but you know, as well too, for everybody, you know, putting something for people to watch out here, giving people a voice. You know what I'm saying? And for real, man, from the bottom of my heart, bro, thank you for that, man. You know, it means
Back
a lot.
at you, dog.
Yeah, it
You're
means a
one
lot,
of my
man.
biggest supporters, for real. Like, so every time I get a chance to come out and ride the bikes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. You
Hey, you
know
rode
what I'm
with us for a
saying?
minute, man. You rode with us for a minute there on that mayonnaise is right.
Yeah. That shit, like, I had a good time. I had a really good time,
Yeah,
but
I
I
saw
felt
you.
bad, man, because like it was like 8 kid pile up. I was like, damn, hold on, like, because I got hit.
Yeah.
I don't.
All that night? They
Yeah.
clipped you, huh? Somebody clipped you?
Yeah, somebody clipped me, so like just because I had that shit happen a million times when I was little,
Yeah.
and you just gotta keep pedaling, you gotta pedal out that
bump
shit.
'em
So I
back.
kept going,
Yeah.
and then I turned around, I just see bikes flying in the air, and then despite that, everybody stopped and checked on the young dude.
Yeah, little
Everybody
Chewy.
stopped and checked
Little
on the
Chewy.
young homie.
Yeah. So you were right there when Little Chewy went down.
Yeah.
When he crashed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn, you were involved in it too.
I was
you were right there.
I didn't kick it off, but somebody hit me, and then
Yeah, I got bumped like twice as well too, and it's
I was
just
like-
kind of part of the part of the bike ride. You know what I'm saying? Especially one with that many people. You know, and I mean these kids are out here just trying to everything that they practice for. You know, their wheelies, their tricks. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's out there just, and then you got the people like us just commuting, having fun, enjoying the vibe. You know, but
Yeah, I
it
was
a
just
good event,
riding.
man. It was a good event. You know, it was, man. I'm glad that you came out as well too. I know you changed everything up as well too in your schedule. You came out there, still did that, and then went back and rocked the show. You know, yeah, it was a good time, man. We had a good ride. There's actually another one tomorrow, here in the city of Oxnard. I won't be at that one. I'm going to one in San Fernando, like I had mentioned earlier. But the one tomorrow, there's some pretty well-known names in the LA area that are doing a collab with one of the groups that's here from the city. So they had made the post. They said, hey, this crew is collabing with a couple individuals from Los Angeles, and tomorrow, man, it's gonna be, I want to say probably for sure probably double of what you saw when on Mayonnaise is Right. It's gonna be double tomorrow.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna
man.
be crazy, man. Yeah.
There's this one chick, something Hollywood. She rides a lot too.
Hollywood.
I've been getting hit up a lot lately. Like after you came on the first time,
Yeah.
I got flooded.
Yeah.
I got flooded.
Yeah,
Like, hey, you know him? I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, yeah, well, you're down. We like you. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, for sure.
Yeah, but like I said, we got to get you your own bike though, bro. And we'll still look for the one that they got you. You know what I mean? That
My
they got.
Haro,
But we got to
dog.
get you like a shout out Throne, SC, anybody else as well. Big shout out to crew from City Grounds. You want to put the homie on a bike? Shoot a bike. You know what I mean? Shoot a bike. We'll put the bike right here and we'll give you a shout out straight up. So whoever watches this, tag Throne, tag City Grounds, tag all your local favorite bike shops, tag everybody, whoever want to donate a bike, to get the homie out there. You know what I'm saying? So
I definitely put the
Yup.
bike right. What?
Yup.
Are you kidding me? That bike will go right
Yup.
here. You
Yup.
kidding me?
Yup.
That bike will go right here, man.
yeah, for real, man. Bike life's like that, man. Yeah, that's the way it is, man. It's just beautiful. They just had a anniversary in Santa Barbara for the homie Chromies, 805 Chromies up there in Santa Barbara. And
Yes, sir.
man, you should have seen there at Goleta Beach. There was just like canopies on canopies. They were serving food. Everything was free. Everything was free, and there was people from Hollywood that pulled up just to get their content as well too. Shout out Hollywood Greg and Los Amigos law
Los
firm.
Amigos. There it
Yeah,
is.
no, but it's not those Los Amigos from the radio. This is
Oh, shit.
Los Amigos law firm. So
Oh, damn.
there's a group, bro, that shows up to every ride and they interview people. Watch, I'll send you their link. And so what they do is kind of like what I was talking about on my idea of a podcast. But they show up to rides and they just grab random people and say, hey, what's your name? What kind of bike are you riding? What brings you out here? And their Instagram is blowing up right now, bro. People are like, just quick little snips, on Instagram. And it's supported by Los Amigos law firm. So, hey, Los Amigos as well, too. Let's get you on here. Tag Los Amigos on whoever watches this, for reals, man. Like,
Yeah, facts. Go check my
I
episode
see so many
out.
things with this stuff, you know what I mean? And like, man, I'm not kidding. I picture product that's right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, I watch your show, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I could tell, and again, we talk. You've been working as well. You've been doing shows, Levity Live. I saw you, I think, in San Fernando,
Getting busy,
Yeah,
man.
I just saw you this weekend. You know what I mean? Shout out, everybody that was out there.
Rhyming
I'm
for
just careful on
respect.
names. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's why I
because it's
stopped
a
myself.
lot. It's
Yeah.
a whole lot. But it's just good to see everybody still working. People are still coming outside. Contra cooked.
Bro. I cried.
Contra.
I know you were on the other side of the ring,
Yeah.
but I was on the opposite side just because honestly I was staring at the moon and then like the sun
Yeah.
was behind me, so it was actually like in your guys' face, so like I was using the sun. Bro, he literally made me cry, bro. I mean, he was just talking about like the Mayans and
Yeah.
like, La Migra, coming up out here, and I was
About
just,
wearing the Dodger shit. I was like, yo, he went deeper than deep.
and it was freestyle off the. But as well too, if you know as well too, his mind, his blood, his heartbeat's different than the average Mexicano or the average human. You know what I'm saying? His family, from what, if you know, they out here. You know what I'm saying? They're out here for people. You know what I mean? People's rights, and that's why I always like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, him and his whole family. You know what I'm saying? They love people. They're a great example in this community. But to see him put that into that realm of freestyle and battle rap, man, that was just amazing, bro. And even the wrestlers and stuff as well too, and the vendors that were out there again.
Yeah, there was more vendors than last
yeah,
time.
Yeah, it was
Big
it was a
time.
vibe, bro. It was a
and
vibe, man.
something like that can only get bigger because
Yup.
you got the wrestlers out there. They're performing. Shout out to Boom Shasta. Sa, that's the guy right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Saint Vic. You know what I mean. The other guy that he went up against.
Aztec.
Nah.
That's the
So
one Contra won.
Contra went up against
Oh,
Aztec.
Aztec, yeah. Aztec.
Aztec. That's who Contra went up
okay,
against,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then Saint Vic went up against. I forgot.
He's only had the belt, right?
Yeah, he's the one who had the belt.
Yeah.
But Saint Vic took that. Contra took his win. So we'll see if I don't know if they're both going to the finals. I don't know how many more battles
So that
there
event's gonna happen
is.
again then, just in a matter of
Oh
time.
yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
happen
Oh
again.
man, the next one's gonna be twice as big,
Big
man.
time. That's
I'm gonna
kind of how
actually
it
look out for
was.
the flyer as well too, and just try to see who I can plug in. Vendors as well too. You know what I'm saying? You heard it. There's gonna be an event coming up. You guys want to get out there, bring your booth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they charge, or if they don't, bless them, donation, something. It was a cool event, man. It was good. And I was actually just passing by. I was going to the Pacifica car show that was
Right,
going on
right.
over there. That I was passing by and I was like, what? And then actually mayonnaise was right there. I don't know if you saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you? Yeah,
Yep.
so he was there with I think one of his friends' dad was one of the wrestlers. I
Boom
think
Shasta.
yeah, it was
Yep.
him. Yeah.
So
Again, I
that,
was just passing by and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" I was like,
yeah, it
"Oh
was
man, you
dope.
were there," and I was like, "Oh, I love this,"
He came up. I
Yeah.
was like, oh shit, like he remembered because he was the star that day. The
Mayonnaise?
first ride that I went on.
Oh, he came and said hi to you.
Yeah, he
See,
was
I
like,
told you
oh
that's why I
shit,
like
what's
him,
up?
man.
I'm like, oh shit, what's up, son? You know what I mean? Like I didn't even know he knew Boom Shasta like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
His
me
son,
and,
Boom Shasta's son also rides bicycles.
okay,
Yeah. He's out
yeah.
here.
That shit was a fly ass event. I had to go. I had to every time the barbecue, the barbecue joint.
Yeah.
They're out there. I got to make sure I get something from them.
On a Sunday.
It
Oh,
was
man.
cool, man. It was real cool. I like this
Live art,
one.
man, you can't beat that as well, especially in Ventura County. You're not gonna catch again. Like I had mentioned, I talked to a couple of the artists that was there, and I'm like, there's no walls like that out here. You know what I mean? Ventura County is just a county where art is just not accepted. You know what I'm saying? And I understand they want to keep their walls clean and community, but there is a lot of good murals
Right.
that are out here throughout the cities in the 805. But there's nothing that happens like that, like live art. For myself, I go out to some of the rides. Like I'll be out going out tomorrow. That's why I won't be at the ride here in Oxnard. A lot of the 805 Chromies were going out to San Fernando to Pedal Mob. They're having their anniversary tomorrow as well too. But when you go out there, as soon as you hit Topanga Canyon, there's art everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big difference. So there at that event to see that live art, man, it was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, man. It was a
Yeah,
good
they got
event.
busy.
Yeah, it was a good
When
event.
I saw it, I was like Santa Ana. That
Yeah.
reminded me of Santa Ana.
Yeah.
Like you go to downtown Santa Ana and you will just see buildings just plaqued up. And
I
was like,
went
this
there,
is
bro.
cool.
Remember? And you gave me some because I was staying in Anaheim.
Yeah.
Bro, I kind of felt like this type of vibe. I felt like a Ventura County.
Yeah.
area. And there was a couple people that I was talking to, and I kind of felt the opposite, bro. I didn't see enough, you know. Yeah, maybe it's been a while, but
I gotta take you.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I was more. Oh man, I remember where I was at in Santa Ana where we met at. Was it Harbor Boulevard? Was there a harbor that?
That's
runs
one
out?
of the main. That's one of the cruising streets of Bristol shut down.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I had shout out to everybody out there in Orange County, man, and you as well too. You gave me some good leads. I got that Joe's Ice,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was
That
it was
Italian
fun.
ice,
Yeah.
man. Different.
Orange County, I had never been there, man. I've ridden my bike through there a couple of times, like going through, but I have actually never like stayed there. I was there for a week, working, and yeah, it was cool. I mean, I looked right out of my hotel and I could see I think it's the Matterhorn at Disneyland, the big old mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just walked out of my hotel and like I was watching everybody because I went for a little walk after dinner. I was watching everybody come out of Disneyland. I actually went to see if I could see the
Fireworks.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was sitting in the hotel talking with my wife, and she's like, and then she was there with her friend. She's like, "Do you hear the fireworks every night?" And I'm like, "I've been here for 2 nights," and I was like, "I forgot about that." So I ran
Every
over there
day.
real quick. Yeah.
This
yeah.
shit happens every day.
Yeah.
Like when I used to live off of Harbor, you can see them from my
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can see them. We would hear them. We would hear them every night. It was just traffic fucking sucked.
Hey, man, I know the ins and out of Disneyland right now though. So yeah, I know exactly where to park out again, right to that gate. And yeah, I had a whole week right there, and it was again, I was like not even a block away from the entrance of Disneyland, and it was cool. You got to know where I was at, like right outside of yeah, I forgot there was like a Denny's. Like as soon as you walk out of Disneyland, there's a Denny's right there, and like a whole like restaurant little collection looking
Yeah.
type thing. Yeah, I was at the hotel right around the corner, like walking distance. Yeah, it was cool, man. I liked Orange County. It was nice.
It's another beach county.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
another beach
Yeah.
county. Like just like right now, we're 10 minutes from the beach. It's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah. They got what, like Newport and stuff, right?
Yep,
Huntington. Yeah.
Newport,
Yeah.
Huntington,
Yeah.
Corona Del Mar. There's
Okay.
just a bunch of beaches.
Yeah, I just stayed at Anaheim, Garden Grove, and Santa Ana. And when I was out there, man, I just again on IG just reached out to a couple people, and man, got a few DMs. Hey, meet us here at this spot. And when I showed up, man, the whole bike, and it was cool. Again, from like riding bikes out here in the 805 for so long. As soon as I pulled up over there's a lot of people that I follow and I've never really met. So when I showed
Sick.
up right there, they're like, "Hey, what's up?" And they're like, "You're out here?" And I was like, "Yeah, for a whole week." And let me know if you need anything, And it was an adventure, It was cool riding bikes out there. And it was fun. Orange County is a good spot. I liked it. It was
Good.
it was
I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's home for me
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
North Orange County to be specific. South Orange County, that's for the uppities and the richies. And
Is it?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
all rich. It's all fucking money. It's like going over the grade over here.
Type of deal. Yeah.
It's just money.
Yeah. Calabasas or Malibu. Or
Yeah,
something like
exactly.
that.
Then yeah, exactly.
Hey, what's a trip though is just speaking of like, I mean, we're just literally it could be Malibu or Calabasas, which I mean that's some pretty big money areas, But the other day, man, kind of off topic, but I stopped at the Starbucks right here in Malibu because I was going to go check out a job out in Pacific Palisades. We're out there working in the fires, and I was in Starbucks and I looked to the side and it was Bruce Jenner. I know he goes by a different name and stuff.
What?
Yeah, but I know he identifies or whatever as. But yeah, I looked and I was like, whoa, and I could just tell who it was, obviously, because of like, and I was like, whoa. I just grabbed my coffee and jam, but it was just little, and I mentioned a couple other names, that we're working in their house right now, which is pretty cool. Know them personally, got their phone numbers, and it's just like, how, like how, man, like,
Tripped out. I'm like, on my
Yeah.
dumb ass, I would have slipped up. Hey, Bruce. Oh,
yeah.
hey, yo, Bruce.
And you know what, as well too, I did want to say hi as well too, and just be like, like give them like a shout out as well too, if that's what's on their heart and they want to like go whatever, like shout out to them, you know what I mean, for at least making that public, like and being true to self type of deal, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, I can see why and how that would take a lot of courage. That's
yeah, that's
you
that's
changing your whole identity. Like
especially like coming in that spotlight that they in, yeah.
yeah, like this dude he's a former Olympian or
That's
It's-
what again when I saw him I thought Bruce, you know?
Yeah.
It was weird. I didn't think like who
like,
she
this is
was,
real?
to respect like how
I know
he
it's
identifies,
hard for me too, man.
Yeah. So even when I was telling my wife, I was like, I saw him, who Bruce Jenner, and then like and then it's not Kinder, it's like Caitlyn or whatever.
Yeah,
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I saw Bruce, and that's the first thing I thought. I was like, this dude's an Olympian, you know what I mean? Like he carried gold, like that's where my and then of course reality now, like like oh man, I started thinking about the Kardashians and all that.
It's a
yeah.
trip because like where I work at, there's a lot of them. The gender switchers.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell is the
Yeah.
proper term. Like
It's
this.
all good. Shout out them, you know what I mean?
I mess up a lot. Like if I'm reading a chart and I'm going name for name,
Yeah.
I'm reading what's on the chart.
Yeah.
But they will really get upset. That's not my name. That's my dead name.
yeah.
I'm like, wait, hold up. What? What are you? Excuse me. What are we talking about right now? Like, this is you, right? Yes, but that's the incorrect name.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
just correct me. Don't shoot me.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
correct
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
argue with
reading
that
off
as
of
well.
my list. I'm
Yeah.
reading off of the list that they gave me. But they like a lot of them are cool. Like I want to say it's like 80-20. 80% of them they have no problem correcting you.
Yeah.
But the other 20, it's like they'll try to fight you over it.
Yeah.
That's not my name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not bad, huh?
Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to get too deep into it, but I think that there has to be some type of connection or correlation between people with mental illnesses, so to speak, and
Something's
sex
there.
changes.
Yeah, something's there. Yeah, I get what
something
you're
is
saying.
there
Yeah,
because something has
had
to
to
be
trigger.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something has to be there.
That's crazy. We're talking about this, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna
but
get too
as
deep
well,
into
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
But I get what you're saying though, because and again, that's your thought, and shout out to everybody that was in that cycle or wherever they're at. Like again, be true to self. That's what I say. Um, and yeah, but um, I was on this bike ride the other day, and one of the other riders um actually married a childhood friend of mine, right? Well, obviously he's a guy, he married a girl, but her brother, again, I don't mention names too often unless I need to, but her little brother is the same age as me, and we actually have the same last name. Their last name, well, now their last name is Luna, but I've known him since like kindergarten, right? All the
Crazy.
way till now, right? I'm 44. I've known him my entire life. I know his mom, his dad, and he was tripping out. He's like, he's like, yeah, they went through some stuff, and I was like, yeah, like I know them. I met them before that stuff had happened,
Right.
But what I'm trying to get at is, the one that I knew since kindergarten, even through first grade, second grade, he has always spoken with a soft voice. He's always been very, I don't, I want to say gentleman, right? Not gentle, but he's always been on more of like, yes, hello, like, where now you would, and he turned out to be gay. He did, like, but he's always been like that since even in
Yeah.
kindergarten, So it's not like,
It's not like a fad or a trend to him.
and I understand
Yeah.
some people maybe have felt that way in their entire life, and then once they get the courage to like, make the change or whatever, then again, could just imagine the stuff that people go through. I mean, I know for a fact you and I probably go through our own stuff, just being our skin color or being a man or whatever
Facts.
else. You know what I'm saying? So
Being a
everybody has
man
their own
is
stuff. You know what I mean?
hard.
Yeah, everybody has their own battles. You know what I'm saying? So shout out them as well too. But I get what you're saying though as well too. There has to be a trigger.
Something's
to,
there.
yeah,
Like,
something.
something's
Yeah, I kind
definitely
of feel
there.
that same thing as well
Some-
too. But yeah, shout out them, man, for real. Yeah, shout out the gay community.
Hey man, somebody got a birthday coming up, man.
Yeah. Change it up. Yeah,
Somebody got a birthday coming up.
Heck yeah.
It's April
Yeah.
what? April 18th?
That's gonna be the write out. Yeah,
That's the
so hopefully
write-out,
this will
okay.
come out before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking too. We're talking about, man, you got to do the little pop outs right here. Like when you gave all the shout outs to your sponsors and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Let's work on something where we can, we'll find somebody working in the back, so they can start doing your stuff for you. You know what I mean? And start giving those little shout outs. But yeah, April 18th we'll be meeting right there downtown at Corner Pocket.
Alex, what's up?
Yep, Alex and Fern, shout out to you guys, man.
Fern
Thank
dog,
you guys.
what's up?
Yeah, thank you for supporting the community, man. Always having the doors open, and as well too, if you're there at Corner Pocket, please be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, be grateful that they open up the doors and they allow us to go in there and hang out. It's been getting a little crazy there lately. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, because it's getting hot outside.
yep, and somebody was just saying that too. When it gets hot, people start getting agitated
Yep.
and stuff. Yeah, but yeah. So we're gonna meet there April 18th at 10 o'clock. We'll roll out maybe about 11ish. Again, we're gonna meet right there. Plenty of parking. Bring your bikes. It's gonna be for my 44th birthday. We have some people coming from out of town as well too. So I just worked on the flyer today. I shot it out to you, and I'll post it again as well too.
Let's see.
Just to kind of give you guys a heads up, because I always get the question where we're going and all that other stuff. We'll meet there at Corner Pocket. Shoot towards the beach because we're blessed like that. Especially the people that don't get to see the beach too much. We'll go out, check out the beach. We'll ride back to Corner Pocket, and we'll have some tacos, have some drinks, play some pool, hang out, and have a good time right there. I love Corner Pocket. It's all ages. I have pools, video games, arcades, drinks of all types of drinks there. Downtown Oxnard. So it's a good vibe. So it's gonna be. I'm excited for it. This time last year, I stayed. I didn't drink from January till May. So for 5 months, it was the first time in my life, literally since as far as I can think, I never had a sober birthday. Because it's birthday, turn up, let's have a drink. So last year was the first time in my entire life where I didn't drink for my birthday. So everybody there at the ride, they took a shot for me. So, but this year I'm gonna take a shot, man.
There you go. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, again, this year has been a little bit more different, but I think after this birthday, actually I gotta wait till May. But yeah, I'm gonna get back onto that because I enjoyed it, man. I remember I was telling you as well too in that last pod we did that watching you work out, hit the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like
Got to,
I gotta
dog.
get back to that, man. Haven't been on it, but I'll get there. I'll
Yeah,
get there.
like it's like I was saying off air. We gotta do some. We gotta start doing things for ourselves,
Yep,
man.
yep. That's
We
for
gotta
sure.
take care of us, cause can't take care of nobody else if
Mhm.
we not good.
Yep, that's for sure. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun, man. That's gonna be real cool. I'm excited for it.
If you
Yeah.
said double the people this time, cause last time there was like 150 people.
There was a lot, man. I mean, the whole streets flooded. The whole streets flooded. The city of Oxnard definitely pops out, man. And kind of like what we were talking about. When you and I were walking around, I know a couple people called you out. They recognized you. They're like, hey, like,
Yeah,
and
that
yeah,
shit
so
happened twice today. It happened twice.
yeah.
It happened twice today. It happened once when I was walking to the car, and then it happened when I was bringing all my stuff here. They people are funny, man.
Yep.
People,
Yeah.
hey man, you the one who does that weak ass podcast. This is
Oh,
some
yeah,
drunk
I know.
ass dude.
Oh, he said weak ass
He was
podcast.
like weak ass podcast. I was like,
Oh,
ah, you know, bro. I was
man,
like, this.
no.
He was
I'd have been like,
spitting this shit. I'm like, oh,
really?
you need to.
Oh no.
And then his boys, they offered me, hey, you want to kick it? You want to drink with us? This and that. I was like, nah, I gotta go.
Oh,
Like,
there-
I chopped it up with him for like 15 minutes, but people are funny, man.
Yeah, we are. I would say that too, though. But yeah, we are. We definitely a strange species.
Yeah, there it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, we strange species.
Shit. Potentially a very high potential. Papa Luna for a co-host. You know what I mean? So if y'all like the sound of that, leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? You could see him more than twice if you want to.
Yeah, a lot of the people that that are in my circle, followers and friends and stuff as well too. Even family members said, you know what, man, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing this. And again, off air we're talking, and I see it, bro. Yeah, we're definitely gonna handle that. We mentioned it last time, and like I mentioned as well, off air, I'm about setting that date. So we gotta put it down, set up dates, set up times.
And
So
seeing
that
I'm
I can.
trash at that
Yep,
shit.
yeah,
Like
no,
I'm
see, and
I'm
do it
last
for you. I'm gonna
minute.
do it for you. I'm gonna do it for you, bro.
Like, yo, look, this is when I'm off. This is what we're doing. We're recording. You good?
Yeah.
I need to do that shit like 3 days, 4
But see,
days in
and I'm
advance.
comfortable enough with you as well too to be on you. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
need that.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what
y'all,
I'm
hey,
saying?
y'all know how I am about the whole team thing.
Yeah.
The Nani and DJ, shout out to my other co-hosts. They not here, but they here, but they not, but they
Yeah.
are. Yeah, the team is getting, the team is getting bigger. Even behind the cameras, I got people saying it's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same
Yeah.
shit, and it just feels good to see, it just feels good to hear and see that other people care about this shit as much as I do.
Yeah. I'm gonna get
And-
that for you to watch. I would like to get. I actually have two people in mind. Just hey, can you just donate a couple of hours of your time, maybe a couple, that engineer wise, so we could set that up to give those little shout outs right here, because I've seen I watch podcasts all day long, and I think that's very beneficial,
They
So
gotta
if you're up for it, because at the end of the day, I'll bring you ideas all day long, I'm gonna bounce stuff off of you. And if you're with it, yeah, we'll get it done, and I'll find somebody. I know there's a lot of people that, I know a lot of people, bro, that are just willing to donate, that are open for just getting behind a vision, just doing something good type of deal. And it'll be good because now you ain't got to do much except do what you know how to do, Yeah, do you, which I appreciate that. I always, again, since I think the first time I met you is when you were doing the stuff there at Vida.
Yeah,
You burnt out.
the burnt out, yeah.
show,
The Realquicctho's burnt out show. I'm gonna bring it back, y'all. I just gotta get some things together. You know what I mean?
And that's why I'm saying I want to sit down with you off camera, grab a calendar, because this is how I've seen other people that are successful as we speak, and that's what I've learned from them. So I want to do that in my life, and as well too, I want to, yeah, no joke, man. I want to do that. Like I said, I want to grab a calendar. To me, I don't know that and it's a calendar where you write it down. You know what I'm saying? Because again, phones, like they're cool, but until you have that calendar and you see that date, you're able to prepare for it a little bit more. And as well too, we all have a life, work, and everything else, so we can orchestrate all that stuff as well, and make things happen. More than anything, I want to go after the sponsorship. And again,
Corona,
it's not-
stop bullshitting.
it's not for us, it's helping that community. You know what I mean? That like I mentioned, that those two sisters that are trying to make cookies,
Yeah,
or
hell yeah.
that guy that opened up like I was sharing right here in Colonia, he opened up his taco shop to us,
right.
you know? Yeah. Him, you know what I mean? Give him that opportunity to talk about his business. I mean,
Come on, man.
hey, he's running a restaurant. I mean, we're doing this. Imagine how hard it was to get his business license, to
Yep.
do food, you know, his health and safety,
Yep.
you know, bring in customers. Everyone,
Insurance.
Insurance. It's not just, drop some money, think of a logo, and let's see if people come. Like, man, there's those hard days, those dry days, those good days, you know. And I'll remember I don't really want to look for it, but it's right here in the area. It's the old Circle K. It's now the House of Beverage. 2 doors down, not the Pandaria or the one that's the original one. There's a new taco spot that's right next to it. Taqueria something. Go in there, man. Give him go in there and buy some food. He has this Azteca burger. It's an Azteca burger, and then he had some other surf and turf type tacos. So he's making tacos, which are like, you know, average, but he's using like some sauce, some secret sauces on them, you know. So like, man, it was good. And how we went in there, like I mentioned, we went on a bike ride after the show on Sunday. We just wanted to continue riding because that's how we ran into you guys. And we grabbed some drinks right there at the House of Beverage. And I asked him to use the restroom. And then as I was walking out, he's like, hey, you're Papa Luna. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. And I remember this place, I saw it on like maybe 4, you know, people do reviews or the mukbangs.
Yeah.
So I saw that in there. I was like, hey, yours, this restaurant was on Instagram, huh? He's like, yeah. He's like, I was like, it's yours? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's dope. I was like, hey, can we get some tacos here? And he's like, yeah. And he thought it was just me and like a couple of people using the restroom because I think only 3 of us went into his restaurant. But there was like 15 of us still buying drinks next to it. And then, so I walked outside and we grabbed the bikes from in front of Circle K and we brought them in front of his restaurant. He let us put our bikes right there, had some great food. Hopefully we cashed them out, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good place to, and again, that's, you know, good businesses like that, local businesses and other businesses as well too. You know, anybody that wants to back up your vision, you know, give them that little spotlight right here through that sponsorship. You know, that's where I just definitely want to do, bro. I want to go after those people. I've done it before. I want to do it again, you know, grab that calendar and say, hey, you know what, like, if you want us to wear your merch, you know, while we're on here, or your hat, we could put it right here on the display. You know what I mean?
Sure,
and then,
I've done, yep.
Again, the way I've had envisions for, again, I've talked about it last time, my podcast that I want to do about bike life. On the table, I want to put bike products, you know, so I want to do my opening statement, have my podcast and introduce my guests, get to know them, how they got into bikes, get to know them on and off the bike. And then I want to pause, give shout out to my sponsors, but with their product on the table.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then get back into the podcast. And then as well, too, I want to end it with giving shout outs to any local rides that are coming up. Because again, I want to do mine live, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about that after, you know, what the benefits are. Because I have talked to other people that do podcasts and there's benefits to both, you know, especially if you want to like especially push on YouTube. Because these guys talk about they've been kicked off of YouTube and they have plaques, you know, from YouTube. I know like 3 people that are willing to help me us get something going, you know, that have YouTube plaques. And then at the end, I want to give shout outs to bike rides that are coming up. Like, hey, you know, OFC's rides tomorrow, you know, with Strappa, Two-Witted Vic's going to be here tomorrow, you know, and make sure you pop out at this time. And San Diego, they're having their anniversary, April. I think it's April. Oh man, I know it's this month, you know, and then I'm having my birthday ride, you know, and then Pedal Mom's having theirs tomorrow as well. Cycle Sundays, shout out Cycle Sundays. They're every Sunday. They meet at La Placita in downtown or by Union Station at 3:30. Yeah, shout out Screech, man. That's another brother. You know, on the last one I gave all my homies, you know, a big shout out. But yeah, so that's how I kind of want to get things going. But more than anything, the sponsorship to me, I just feel like it's helping each other. It's not about us coming up on a product or us using them. You know, I mean, I think it's just that relationship, you know, it's where we help each other, you know, and I've seen so many people make big moves, you know, life-changing moves that's where they started at, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, like reach out to sponsors like that. So again, you want to get on here, I talked to them about it. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Real quick though, any taco spot that has taqueria at the front of it,
watch. Okay, look,
you know it's gonna be fire.
Hey, just to show you like where I'm at with it. Next time you like, because again, I told you I was always on you. Let's work. Every time I told you let's work, I was just randomly on a Monday. Hey, when are we gonna record again? I was on you, you know. And then finally the other day, all right, let's do it, you know. But so the next time you invite me on, I'm not coming empty-handed. I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm gonna get their shirt. I'm gonna get some product, and that's next time you have me on here. That's how your new co-host is gonna come, bro. Because I don't believe coming to the table empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
And, you know, we got some cookies and
yeah.
chips and shit.
Nah,
You know.
nah. We gotta help them people out too. You know what I'm saying? And people that are out there, bro. That's really on my heart. You know, I think that's the way it works. You know, put your hand out there. People put something in their hand, and let's work. You know.
And you guys know how I am.
Yeah.
If you give it to me, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Everybody that's been up here that's had something to offer,
Yeah.
it's been seen.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. And as well too, I mean, I started after I think when you had me on here, just talking about bike life, man, I started going through your feed, bro. You're on YouTube though, not just on Instagram.
It's a lot of shit.
Bro, you had Spencer on here,
Yeah.
you know. I was like, man, he's another good dude too, man. Ventura Forward, shout out Ventura Forward. You know, definitely making change in the city of Ventura, you know. Imagine if there was one of him in each city, which there is. I know here in Oxnard, which we deal with a lot more different here. But yeah, he definitely, and again, because I have friends of all backgrounds, and there's been times where I've gone live with him, you know, when he goes live every once in a while.
Yeah.
And, you know, people were like, oh, that fool does blank, blank, blank. And like, I don't let other people's situations judge my character.
So
you know?
what? Mind your
and no, I've shared
business.
this with him. I shared this with him, you know,
Yeah.
and that's why, honestly, like I could call him, you know, and he calls me as well too, you know. Very good gentleman, you know. He's definitely has a good heart, and again, not gonna whatever you know is on his mind, and you know, for me, I feel he calls an ace, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, shout out, Spencer.
Yeah, he's
Ventura
booked me for a show or two.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
popped out to the
yeah,
Burnt Out
yeah,
show. He's been
yeah,
here. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Shout out to
Yeah, he's out
Ventura
there.
Forward.
He's out there. That's why I like about him, bro. I mean, he's out there like, man. I wish he would just be like the mayor, bro.
Why
For real.
not? He goes to all the meetings.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's
bro.
really out there cleaning signs and shit. He's out there
That's what I'm
picking up
saying.
trash. Like,
Yeah. That's what
I
I, say. Hey, well, because he's out there buffing stuff, so some of my friends were
Yeah.
like, "Man, that fool erased my thing." Blah blah.
hey,
blah,
just
you know?
don't leave the Ventura Tide Pod stickers up, dog.
Yeah.
Leave those stickers up. Junior works really hard putting
Yeah.
those stickers up. We're gonna leave those.
Yeah,
We're
shout
gonna
out
leave
Ventura
Ventura
Tide
Tide
Pod.
Pod
Yeah.
stickers up, man.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get Angel up here
Okay.
from Heaven.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to get Angel, man. What's up, man?
When?
Stop playing, man.
You want that one too?
Yeah,
Oh.
I've been trying to get Angel
Alright.
up here for about a year, but I get it. That's a busy dude. That's a busy
You
dude.
can never be too busy to take a little break, you know.
Come on, man. I only
Positive
need an
break.
hour and a half, dog. I don't even want nothing. I just
Okay,
need
look
you
at
to
check
pull
this
up.
one out too. With that, I'm gonna go after that one too. I don't want to sound like I'm a Mr. Go Get It, but I'm gonna go
Fuck
get
that.
it.
Talk
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Where's my drop at, dog? Hold up.
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna go get him. Watch. I'm gonna. Hey, Angel was good. We're right here down the street. You know. And I'm telling you, like I mentioned, I'm smoking J's. Everybody, bro. I'm gonna go after everybody. That's what I do for work, bro. My work. I have to go out there and get work. I have to go out there and market. I go knock on doors. You know. Yeah. So I go and it's fun, bro. I enjoy my work, you know, so why not do it in my personal life? You know what I'm saying? Like, not just for the benefit of me, but to, again, benefit other people. Because, again, when I go get work, we're providing a service, you know, for my work that I actually, like, make money, you know? So I'm helping them, and as well, too, I'm making money off of it, you know, and they're getting a good service. So why not do this in our personal life, you know? Again, you do the stand-up stuff, open mic stuff, again, which I think you're a
Yeah.
genius at it, bro. You are, man. You're just like naturally, and that's what when I first had met you and then started following you on IG, I was like, "What? No way!" Like, yeah. And then I saw you up there, you know, and then like we talked about, I think on the last pod, I was just like, "Wait a minute, why is this shit not packed?" You know, there's
That's what I
something
was
missing.
wondering.
Yeah. There's something missing. That's what I want to connect those two things, bro. And I think again, just my watching, you know, I think as well too, you need somebody to go do that, and that's where I was like, you know, I'm gonna do that, you know, because you're already busy doing what you can't do it all, bro. You need people to help you. You know what I'm
shit's
saying?
hard.
Yeah, it is, you know. But again, you've had you know a couple co-hosts. You know, I've been seeing them, and they're awesome as well too. I've seen them at shows, and I haven't met them yet though. You know, I was hoping to meet them tonight. You know, but
Yeah, that would have been cool.
yeah, and I hope we can get something going. You know, and then I don't know if it's really to point it out, but I like the diversity of it as well too. You know what I mean? That's what I love about it. You know, that's what I think where magic happens, bro. You know, and that's what I like. You know, is the diversity. Yeah, so I think it's gonna go far. This podcast is gonna go far. Make sure you follow it now before it blows up, man. It is. It's gonna go far. We're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna.
Y'all better. I'm telling you, y'all better jump on now,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. And like I mentioned, just as someone on the outside, I went through, the IG, and I was like, oh, this got to be formatted a little bit more different. A very dear friend of mine, a brother, and we just had that show at my spot. He made the statement one time. We were talking, we're having a dinner, and he's like, bro, he's like, as soon as I wake up in the morning, he's like, this is my sword right here, bro. He's like, this is my sword. He's like, I just be slaying all day, bro. I just make phone calls, connect to people, make money. And I mean, and of course, people could talk about it, but I mean, he was just on the plane this morning, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's having nice dinner right now out in Arizona. He has shows booked. He's on tour right now, so I know he's not lying. The let's say the truth is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's what I want to do. I enjoy that.
Shit, I tell you what, I could use a little bit more money with these dumbass gas prices. Fucking stupid, yo.
Yeah, it is, man. What is it, like 6 something right now? Huh?
Yeah, man. Nobody should be putting $100 in the Honda Accord. The Honda is $85 to fill up.
Wow.
The Kia is $85 to fill up. The Charger is $140 to fill up.
Ouch. It's a pair of J's.
Why?
Couple of them a month, right?
Like,
yeah.
Come on, man. I'm about to go back to early 2000s real quick, though, and make my money that way. This shit's crazy.
Nah. You'll be all right. Just keep on swimming.
Fuck, I can't swim.
They keep on telling jokes, bro.
Yeah, right.
What way we gonna get there?
Damn, that's something else I've been doing, too. One of my buddies, he wants to take me with him, but he said he needs to see me put in more work. And I didn't disagree with him.
Yep. I see that.
The work's being put in.
Wow.
It's just I need to put more of it in, but more importantly,
positive work though.
Right.
Positive
and
work.
he needs, it needs to be seen, like, because you know how it is today. If nobody can see it, nobody's gonna believe you. It doesn't matter what you say; they didn't see it, so it didn't happen. So I'm gonna start putting a lot more of my comedy up, and
you should on your page on the Realquicctho page.
Yeah,
we need to sit there and because remember I told you, you go through your thing, you have one of your whole podcasts and you broke it up, you chopped it up, right?
Right.
Those would be good for shorts on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you got to look at your feed, right? On how it's developed to people just going to your page. They go through there just like, oh man, the whole thing's just like, So I think let's get one just for the pod, or just let's start chopping it up a little bit more and throw some of your comedy, because bro, your comedy is killer, bro. I enjoy it. I enjoy your comedy, bro, and it's comedy. And what I like as well, too, out of anybody that does comedy as well, too, most people have their go-to punchlines and so on and so forth, right? Their go-tos. But I always like the freestyle, bro, like, because there's those in-betweens, right? Like, because nobody wants to catch a quiet moment, or like, like, where am I going? But those are the ones that I enjoy, like, able to pick it up quick, kind of going back to like the marketing thing or doing the productive work, like you were saying. I just got an email a couple of days ago from one of our marketing managers, and they were talking about, because people are quick just to call an office, be like, hey, how's it going over there? Do you need our services? Or sending an email with no reply, or they don't answer, right? Or you send a text and maybe they text back. He's all, that's good, but it doesn't go nowhere, right? You go knock on that door, you show up inside that office, and you talk to Susan, you talk to Bill, or you talk to so-and-so. That's what I was saying, grabbing the calendar. You're setting the plan of action, not just double tapping a picture and liking it. Like, it's kind of like checking in with the homie. You're not just like saying, hey, how you doing? Like, you show up to that dude's pad, now you got to sit down and talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a big difference. So there's positivity, and that's what I was kind of mentioning as well, So that's why I mentioned I want to grab a calendar. It's going to be our calendar, we're pen and paper. We write down, May 25th, we're going to go to Burbank, or we're going to go to Santa Barbara, or, hey, this day I'm going to go, because again, I don't want you to do that. Again, if you're open for it, I want to go and, like, I'll go find, a spot in Santa Barbara, like, hey, can you host us here? And then we'll line up a couple other people. We'll bring a vendor. You'll do the open. We'll bring someone else. If somebody wants to open up with a song, like, we'll bring the whole little thing one night, Friday night. We'll take over it. And if a bag comes with it, or just, hey, having a good time with some good food and some good vibes, like, it's going to crack, bro. you know, and that's where I see this going, you know. But I truly feel like you can't do all of that. You gotta do you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So the next time you have me on here, we're gonna be grubbing. Yeah, I'm telling you that, and hopefully wearing some heaven merch. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Yep.
That
Watch,
they got
watch.
SDL in there. They
Yep.
got Jordans in there. They got a
I
lot
would
of.
rather get SDL from SDL. I don't want to get that, or that's why I didn't say essential. I said heaven. You know, we're gonna get heaven from. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just he just sells that product. But we can reach out after that. We'll go out there after.
See,
SDL.
that's something I didn't know. I
Yeah.
thought that was just him having a million different ideas.
Yeah, no, like the essentials. I'm more than positive. Yeah, I think SDL comes from somewhere else. The sky's the limit. Yeah, it's a whole different brand. Yeah, but his is heaven, you know. And it's kind of cool because during Christmas time, I went in there to get my son some stuff, right? And don't go in there too much. Shout out my son, everything he has, he's gotten, you know. He's and his homies have came through and stuff like that. But I went in there. It was around Christmas time. I remember because I needed a couple of little stocking stuffers, right? And I remember one time I was driving. I shared this. This is where I'm getting. I shared this with Angel. When I went in there, I was like, man, you ever seen that statement where it says, I wish heaven had a phone, right? Like, you know, you want to talk to someone that's passed away, right?
Deep, yeah.
So it was funny. I walked in there and he was busy, and I don't know if he caught it. Maybe he'll catch it after this or after I go talk to him to get him on here. But I was like, man, the other day I was driving. I was like, you ever heard that saying where it says heaven had a phone? And I thought of the heaven store. And then I wanted to call the heaven store and be like, hey, can I speak with an angel?
What the hell? I didn't even put two and two together.
Yeah, that's what you know. But I was just like, and I shared that with him. He laughed about it, and I was just like, yeah. And I was actually gonna call the heaven store. And be like,
that's funny.
And there would have been an angel there. You know what I'm saying?
I did not put that shit together.
Yeah.
Heaven
And
the guy who owns it, his name is Angel.
Yeah. I don't even know if he did, but hopefully there'll be enough plug to bring him in. You know. But,
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
The seed's been planted.
Yeah.
The seed has definitely been planted.
Water it now, you know what I'm saying?
Man, my dumb ass, he was doing a promo video with Santi.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that they were doing a video. And I really thought that fool was finna. Maybe he did buy all that shit. Like, he was just, let me get 3 of those. Let me get 2 of these. And he's like, I'm like, damn.
They do it.
I'm like, this little dude got some
money out here, bro. Yeah. I don't know if it was that one, but I've seen people cash out.
Shit, my dumb ass. I was like, damn, fool, you really about to buy the whole store? And they put that shit in the video. I'm like, oh, shit. I seen that shit later. And then like a couple of my old students were like, hey, we saw you on Heaven's page, dude. You was with Santi that day? I was like, what are you guys talking about? They're like, you were in the store. You told him he might as well buy the store. You know Heaven, right? I was like, yeah, I was in there. And they're like, you're on the page. I was like, what the hell? So I went and I looked, and sure enough, there I was. Like, hey, little homie, you about to just buy the whole damn store, huh? And then they started laughing. I'm like, and the whole time they were making a promo video, I did not even realize. Hey, Angel, my bad, dog. My bad.
You probably made it pop like
probably,
that, man.
that shit had me dying.
Like,
when
things go
fuck?
viral and things hit like that, you know what I'm saying? They're just natural, man.
I like the one where he be stealing. That shit had me cracking up.
I haven't seen that one either.
That fool fucking. I just see him running out the store and shit. Or it was something like, the total came out to like $4,000 or some shit. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, don't trip, dog. I got you. And he just shoots out the door. Like, this shit is funny.
The ones I like is when they flip a coin. You know what I mean? When he comes in, a kid wants to buy something, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, those things they're not
cheap.
Yeah, they're not cheap. Them sweaters are buck something, you know, and they're good products, you know. I'm not gonna knock them, you know. They good. But those are the ones that I like, you know. And I've seen a lot of little homies on there, so you know, shout out for Heaven for that, you know, for all the giving back to the community.
He definitely rocks with the kids.
Yeah,
man.
The other company I was with before, we actually sponsored the Christmas lighting. So when they had the Christmas of the tree, that was our company that was right there, right?
Sick.
And but I know people that were coming up to us, to our booth, because we were passing out little lights and cookies and stuff. But they were everyone that came, they're like, dude, Heaven's giving this stuff out for free, and like they're giving out sweaters and all kinds of other stuff, you know. So, and I like his page, you know, when I see like, you know, him giving his input on his products, you know, and him going out there where he buys his products, you know. That's what I was saying as well too, you know. So he's showing how he gets his products in there, you know what I mean? So as somebody that's watching his page, you know, that's what's dope, and that's what I want, you know. People got to see that, you know, like. But I like when people, when, you know, they come in, he's like, all right, I'll give you this for free, or you're gonna pay full price for it, heads or tails. and he loses, you know, and
It's
boom, those kids walk out. I know
his
some of those
marketing's
kids.
dope.
I know some of those kids that walked out with free product, bro. And I was like, man, you just saved yourself 150
Shit's
bucks.
crazy.
Yeah, you know, but
The last thing I saw from him was he had there was a group of kids. They came in, and it was for a quince. And he was like, if you guys can, I want to see the dance. He's like, let me see what you guys worked out. I want to see how you guys are gonna present this lady to the world. And they did the dance, and I think he gave them some socks or something.
Yeah,
He was giving shit away. So
I-
he's a staple out here.
yeah, no,
I see
definitely.
I see if it's not the heaven sweaters, it's the ones with the flowers, the outfits with the flowers
Yeah,
on it. I
yeah,
don't know what
yeah.
brand that is.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think it's essential. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a
I
cool one,
tried to
too.
get one for my daughter,
Yeah,
but she didn't want one at the time because she didn't think it was cool. But of course,
Oh.
now that she sees it everywhere,
uh-oh.
now she kind of wants one.
Yep. Which
So
one she want? The pink one?
well, she wants a black one.
black one with the white?
She's 11, so she's starting to
Yeah.
get out of the pinky pink Barbie dolls. Like she'll
Those
do
pink
her
ones are nice
nails.
though. They pop. Yeah, they nice. Yeah, I like those ones though. But yeah, let's reach out to Angel. see
That
what's
shit
good.
feels expensive.
It's very my son again. He gets a lot of his own stuff. You know, he does, man. Shout out my son. But some of they wear like these low they're men's shirts, but they're kind of like cropped. A little bit.
Yeah.
I like
They're
the way that
cropped
looks,
and
man.
baggy at the same time. Yeah, those I've been
those look
seeing those a
cool.
lot.
Yeah, I like the way that looks, you know. And then as well too, the product of those shirts, you could just tell why they cost kind of maybe why they the price that they are. You know, they just feel a lot thicker, you know, like more comfortable and stuff like that as well.
I'm
too.
not gonna lie, man. I'm trying to get one of those leather outfits. It's like a pro club, but it's leather. That
Really?
shit looks hard. I'm trying to
yeah.
get some some pants to match that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw Jamie Foxx was wearing it. He wore it on his last comedy special, and I was like, I need a black one of those.
Yeah.
Or even a white one of those. Like that shit was tough.
Yeah.
I just don't know where to find it at.
Yeah.
This is the other thing too I was talking about with my co-host, man. This bedazzled shit. Yeah, but bedazzled is back in style.
Yeah.
You're not gonna catch me wearing it because I'm plain Jane.
Yeah.
But bedazzled is back with the rhinestones all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think art graffiti is coming back a lot as well too. You know, I've been seeing a lot of stuff like that as well too. Just some like just stencil. You know, it looks like it's just like I like stuff like that. You know, I'm a graph head, man. That's what I like. You know, I like more of that. But that stuff's cool too, though. You know, I like that. I trip out on the attire now of different people. You know, it's crazy. I got a friend. He actually does his own custom stuff, but
Sick.
you know, he flares pants, he customizes stuff, and he slings them. You know, he sells them. But the ones that again, because that's just not me too much. But he has some that I actually I think he's gonna make for me. But he has like the back of the Levi's, the pockets right here on the bottom, and then the Levi tag is actually like on the side as well too. It looks tough.
Oh, okay. I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, and then he actually I haven't seen
I
it
can
too
see
many.
that.
You know, the off lot of cough syrup, they all have that little yellow tag right here.
Yeah.
Right? So he took that off and then he put it like on the Air Forces right here on the shoelace. So he has some custom Air Forces / Awfulata. Yeah. So I was like, dang, he's always tripped out
People
though,
getting
man. My boy's-
creative, man.
Yeah,
People
he is.
getting
But
creative.
he sells his pants. I think those pants too. I mean, he pushes them for like $1 something. You know, like yeah, it's not cheap, and as well, and he's getting a lot of product. And I've seen him too, where he'll go to like thrift stores or like vintage spots, and say like he'll get an old some type of old T-shirt because he has a sewing kit, a sewing machine. So he'll go and like he made some that were all like the superheroes. So he grabbed like a bunch of superheroes and he was sewing them on a different, and man, it looked bad. He did one with all different designers. So it had like Gucci, Louis, like all kinds of stuff. And the whole pants were just all the designers on one, you know. But the way he positions them, like, man, I was like, that is, I won't wear them, but they look
Yeah,
dope, you know?
yeah. No offense.
They
I'm
look
not
dope.
wearing those.
Yeah, I'm not wearing them, yeah.
But
that-
somebody's gonna buy those.
yeah. No, a lot of people are gonna buy them. You know, yeah, a lot of people. You know, do them. Have you seen those people? Sigil cult? No. Oh man, I've been telling everyone. Even my youngest is like, man, he's like, Dad, nobody understands on who these. They're just some people going viral, and if you haven't heard from me, you're gonna hear them next couple of weeks. Yeah, that's Sigil cult, but they have a lot of crazy product right now. Yeah, they were just roaming around downtown with the No Jumper the other day too. Yeah, so they're out there with him. You know, they're on his side, but it's kind of weird though because they're homeless and unemployed, and they're literally just making money on going live. But they're wild, bro. Like they got into like one of them had a hotel downtown, um, and at the Alexandra Hotel. So they had a room there, and they destroyed it. Like they believe in doing what they want, when they want, how they want,
Okay.
and being them. But they're going viral for it right now.
That's cool, no, until you got to start paying
But
for shit.
there's people saying it like they're like, hey, we're hungry, we're right here right now, and they like show the address, and people are like sending them like DoorDash, or people like Venmoing them, Zalling them, like they're making money, bro. They went from like all sharing a 40, bro, to having stacks of 100, and especially, I mean, their goal was to get on Adam 22, and he's been, taking them around, and he's already interviewed them twice. They've been to his house, and it's just like, that's what I'm saying. That's all it takes, kind of. I don't want that, like I'm cool where I'm at in my life, but, the sky's the limit, like if you really want something, go out there and get it. And that's what they wanted, and one of them said, he's like, I always dreamed about being, what can I say with that? He always wanted to be on Adam 22 and enjoy some medication while he was there. He wanted to twist one, right? So he eventually, at the age of 27, he was on No Jumper doing his thing that he wanted. He's like, if this is all I do at the end of it, he's like, I cash out. But he's like, nah, I'm going far.
Why them? Like,
yeah, it is what it is,
It is what it is, man.
My goal was to be here and look where I'm at, boy. What's
Hey,
good, huh?
talk to him real
Yeah,
quick,
for
though.
real. Same thing. Either or, This is really where I wanted to be. I wanted to do podcasts, and you open up that door. Look, it was the second one, and hopefully, you know what I mean. We go far with it. So to anybody else, they want to make clothes like we talked about, sell a bike. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at. What anybody wants to do, like I definitely want to try to support them in that. Never tell somebody you can't do it. Even if I do tell them to do, I hope they think I'm crazy and they do it twice as hard. And get it done. Yeah, that's right. That's
Let
where.
me see, man. Who have I wore up here? Young Boss Life. That's no brainer.
Hey.
Certified Bag Chasers. I've worn CTC merch. Yeah, it's a lot. If y'all want to see me, if y'all want y'all shit to be seen on y'all TVs, give me something, man.
Bring in that little jumpsuit,
You know what I
huh?
mean? Yeah, give me that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you
My
guys
goal
know how I
for
am
sure
with
is gonna be some
sponsors.
tacos, heaven, and a bicycle, bro. That's my goal right now. That's what I really just sitting here. That's where I'm gonna go for sure. Tacos. That's gonna be easy. I'm gonna bring in that homie right there. Watch. I'm gonna be like, hey, can we sponsor you on here? He's gonna be like, what you need. So next time you have me on here, we're gonna grub, bro.
Look, keep one of the cars out right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. We're gonna do that, man. Because that's where I see your podcast going. You know what I'm saying? Your podcast, your comedy. Just
Thank you, man.
Intertwine them all, and yeah, I'm not even just trying to blow smoke or any of that. You know what I'm saying? I really see it. I want to be a part of it. That's another reason why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I definitely want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring you in on one of the episodes where we just talk about shit that's happening in the world and shit that happened in the week.
Yeah. You know which one I like to do that during your it was maybe a couple pods back, because you do a lot, bro. You do a lot, man. You always up in here, which is
Like
good.
like 2 a week.
Yeah. But one that I liked, and you said, what is your unspoken opinion or something like that? You're like, what's your opinion, which might rattle people's bones, and you're like, oh, the black music or the black control stuff like that too. But see, like, I like that. Most people were like, oh, what's he talking about? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
like,
it was like,
if that's what you believe, that
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Shout out to DJ. Yeah, he had asked me something like, what was my most controversial thought?
There you go. That's what it was.
And that's what it is. Like, that's what it is to me. Like, controversial wise, it's like, because everybody's always going to argue about who started what.
Yeah. East Coast, West Coast.
Exactly.
Yeah. Tupac,
so that's my
Biggie,
most controversial thought. We pushed, I'll say this. If we didn't invent it, we made it cool.
Yeah.
Like, even if, let's say we didn't start something, right? Let's say we didn't start it. But the second we pick it up, it's gold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Just
It's just the way
Look
that it is, the
around.
way it hits. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys made some stuff go viral before things went viral, type deal.
Yeah, like, oh man, that shit's 10 years old. Well, yeah, but it's hot now
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what I
no,
mean?
that's
It's
no
hot
joke.
now.
And again, it's kind of cool. I had this conversation with the gentleman's house that I'm working in, um, and he to me started gangster rap. Mr. Jackson, and we talked about
Shit's
something
crazy,
in the
man.
you know
If y'all heard what he
yeah,
said, you heard what he
yeah,
said.
but and what I had shared to start this conversation with him was I saw this thing the other day on Instagram where there was two Mexican dudes, young guys. And so for me, like, I won't say YN, people say YN now, right?
Yeah,
And I
he's
don't
just a
use the N
young
word, bro.
cat.
I'll
Yeah.
say it here and there, like messing around, right? But it's not in my vocabulary, right? It's just not. But there was these, and I always say YEs, like young essays, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh,
The
I was like,
yays.
hey, yeah,
The
I was like, yeah.
yays.
And then like my little homies, they're like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, nah, oh yeah, these YNs, YN. I'm like, that ain't no YN, that's a YE. What's a YE? I was like, oh, that's a young essay, fool. That's a young Mexican. Anyhow, when I was talking with Mr. Jackson the other day or 2
Sick.
days ago, I was telling him about this Instagram I saw, right? And there was these two young Mexican dudes, and they were, I want to say, to me, normal, right? They didn't use the N word, their haircuts, their clothing. Um, they were just Mexican. And then these other two Mexicans walked up, and they were dropping the N word, and they were talking about be like, and just the lingo was just a little bit more different. And they were going back and forth, like, well, we don't talk like that, and get to the times, and going back and forth. But the two dudes that were having like a YN influence on them, right? They're like, okay, you guys say you guys are like from the barrio, but like, who you guys listening to right now? Brandon Woods. What is he? Black. What kind of shoes do you have on? Jordans. What is he? Black. Like, so like that's the conversation I had with them, and he agreed with it, was like, yeah, like for him, he believes as well too, they started something, you know what I mean, which was NWA, and he talks about the concerts,
Yeah.
and it's weird because as well too, there's some other people just recently, like I said, I had at my house where they come from like a brown background, you know what I'm saying, and I just believe we just mixed all together, you know what I'm saying. I think the denominator, I don't know if that's the right word, that separates is the difference, because we see something different, so it's like, hey, you stay on your side, I stay on mine, I don't know about you, like the fear of, hey, you know what, like, man, we're all human type of deal, right? But I believe in boundaries as well too. But it was just, I guess what I'm trying to get at is, again, you go to even, I can't say, like, oh man, you go to any black artist concert, right? You go to an NWA or Dr. Dre or even a Kendrick, right? Now you'll see for sure, but half of that crowd for sure is brown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
1,000%.
like Lolo's, but as well too, the entertainment, I just feel in the black community is just easier, like, because it's always been in entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's always been that. But at the same time too, I just feel because of what's been going on with ICE and everything else, especially here in California. I don't know how the rest of the world is or who even viewing this, but I know here in California, there's been like a big upbringing in the brown community, you know what I'm saying, to support. And I've seen a lot of black on, because times are getting hard out here, you know what I'm saying, and it's getting crazy. But yeah, I mean, even for me, because again, I've been some places where we are segregated, and
Oh yeah, unfortunately, that shit's still a real
and
thing.
and it is, but either or, like, and I think I shared this the last time I was on her. It might have been on I've done two other podcasts, but um, I I went to the last time DJ Quick was right here at the Ventura. Or I don't know if it was at the downtown Ventura Theater or if it was at the music hall. But it was a DJ Quick concert, right? One of the best concerts I've ever been to. But I remember I was standing in line with my wife to get drinks, and I saw some people right here, and they were looking, right? They're looking at me and a couple of my friends that I was with. And they noticed it too. But none of us said anything because it's just one of those situations, right? Like, all right, cool. Like everyone is like talking without talking, you know?
Right.
And we're right
right.
there getting drinks and we're with our wives, you know, and we're like, definitely don't want any business.
We
We're
don't
just
want
trying
no
to have,
problems.
I just want to hear DJ Quick because, man, that he puts on a concert, man. Like, there's a reason why he's DJ Quick. That why DJ is in front of his name. Not just because he can rap and he got flow and he, you know what I mean? Like, he goes up there and I watched him. I've gone to about 3 or 4 different DJ Quick concerts, you know? But anyhow, we were in line, and again, I saw some people kind of, you know, looking our way. They were Mexican, you know, and I don't feel that type of way like with black people, you know. It's always, if something happens, it's amongst brown people. So anyhow, I'm standing right there. And what I'm trying to get at is where I'm at in my life right now. I felt that vibe, right? And easily I could have been, what are you looking at, right?
Yeah.
We could have, boom, we're gonna shut this quick, like you were saying, our old us, right?
Yeah.
But where I'm at today, though, in my life, and it's just maybe because I'm older, or to me, it just makes more sense. I walked over there, and you saw two of them, like, oh damn. I walked over, I was like, hey, what's up, man? You guys good? And they're just like, still like, yeah, what's up? You know?
Trying to, yeah.
Yeah, and I was just, I was like, you know, I just wanted to make sure everything we're okay. I'm not trying to come at you guys like that. My name's so and so. Just want to make sure you guys, you know, like everything good. And they're like, all right, cool. Their guard was still up, right? But I broke that ice.
Yeah,
Right? And I
got
want to
to.
say during the show, we were right there kicking it, vibing out, we were having drinks, and they were right here too, and they like were kicking it. They saw me, and they're like, "What's up, food?" Then we saw them outside, and we ended up having a drink with them.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to get at out of all of this is like to like break out of that, you know, if something's holding you back, like even if it be an idea or with somebody that's different or whatever it may be, you know, like I'm about trying to make that step, you know, like, yeah, you know, it's like a story obviously I tell now, and I think like, damn, because back in the day, it wasn't like that, you know, especially when I was young, you know, it would have been like, what are you looking at? Where are you from? You know, and for what? For what?
It's like we all came to see DJ Quick, and y'all
Yeah,
like, what are
you
we
know,
doing?
I don't want to be that guy, you know.
What are we doing,
I was
man?
I was that guy that went over there and broke that, you know. And again, there was another spot that I had shared that story, you know. So now I try to do that, you know. And I actually tell some of the kids when we go to an out of town ride, right? We just went out to one in Bakersfield. Shout out Bikes in the Hood. Shout out DJ Rise, homie Jesse out there in Bakersfield. We went to a ride out there, and we had a few youngsters from our area out there. And I know it's just naturally something in us, right? I don't care if you're black, brown, Asian. It's just something naturally in the human, like where we get defensive when someone's either the same with us or they're different. I don't know why, but we get defensive. We put up a bubble, and right? So
Territorial.
territorial type of stuff. So when I took these youngsters up there to Bakersfield, and this is something I've always told my sons when we go to ride outs, right? When you're willing and you see that other kid, he's your same age, like, of course you're gonna be like, oh, that fool thinks he's all bad. It's just, we naturally go like that.
Go join them.
But what I've told them, I was like, and I try to tell these kids this, and it's beneficial, and some of them do it. Go over there and like, hey, what's up, man? My name's so and so. I'm from Oxnard. You guys are right here. Oh, cool, man. It's a nice, you know, like,
Yeah.
break that ice. And I've seen some of the kids do it. You know what I'm saying? And then I've seen the opposite side where they don't go do it, and now they're fighting. Like, oh man, you know. But I've just, that's where I try to be. Again, I'm not perfect. You know, I mean, I do dumb stuff too. You know, I mean, I get caught up in man, those, you know, something that you get caught up at the wrong time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some things do take you back,
Yeah.
you know, but for the most part, I want to say 90+%, you know what I mean? I try to be that guy, but on the positive note, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that, you know?
There was one time I was at work and I thought it was about to go left fast. Number one, I'm at work. I'm ready to go home. I already had to deal with a bunch of dumbass customers. I already had to clean. I be having to clean up shit. Dealing with dumbass coworkers sometimes. You know what I mean? And this dude, I want to say it had to be like a Friday or a Saturday night. So people, they just got paid. They're coming in. People are drinking. This dude, I don't know where he was from, but he was definitely from somewhere. And this was just, the whole night was just like this, just mugging. I'm not paying attention to you, dog. I have a fucking buzz tub in my hand.
Yeah.
But then, like, I'm doing my shit, and he bumps me. And I was like, yo, like, you all right, my guy? He's like, what's up? All right. I put all my shit down. I said, what's up, man? How you feeling tonight, dog? You good? and he just still kind of stood there. But I stood there too. Like I'm not in my head. I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking going anywhere until you shake my hand. Like you trying to do you to me in my head. It's like, dude, you doing all this tough shit, and I have a fucking bus tub. I'm on the clock right now. Like I have a collar on.
Yeah.
You trying to be? What's up, my guy? You good?
That's right.
What can I do for you, man? And he was finally like, he dapped me up and then he hit me like, and I knew he was gonna do it too. So I like clenched my fist and he hit me with a hard ass one.
Yeah.
But I didn't go anywhere and he was just kind of like, yeah, dog, I'm good. I was like, all right, man, let's get a drink. Have yourself a good time. If you need anything from me, just let me know and I'll do my best to get that for you. We good? He's like, oh, yeah, for sure, dog. Yeah, we good, dog. Yeah. And then I went in the back and screamed. I was like, dog, what the fuck is that, dog? Do you not know what the fuck I could do to you right now? Like, are you kidding me? Like, it was annoying. It was just so annoying to me because it's like, dog, if you coming out for bullshit, stay your ass in the house. And out of all places, you want to come to this nice restaurant to gangbang on motherfuckers? Like, go somewhere with that shit. Huh? That's something else that be fucking me up. Why are you going to the collection to do dirt? It's beautiful over there.
All right, Disneyland?
Like why are you gangbanging at Disneyland? Like, this is the happiest place. Dog, Yard House got some of the best ranch ever. Get you some chicken tenders, get you a big ass bowl of ranch, dip the fucking ranch in there, and stop being so damn mad. You look fly. I see you got your brand new fucking Levi's on, brand new fresh Cortezes with a fresh flannel. You look like you just got paid. Act like it. You want to bump the busser? You want to try to loke up on the busser? You picked the right busser today. I'll bust your motherfucking head open. Yeah. Like, fuck it, what are we doing here, man?
Wild, yeah.
Like, shit, I'm on the clock.
Matter of fact, we did talk about that last time. It was here. Yeah? It was here because we were talking about me and my wife would go out, and there's times where I don't feel comfortable, and you were saying the same thing. I'm just like, we'll pick up that vibe of just a group of people, and I'll tell my wife, like, nope, time to go.
It's time to go. Like, let's bounce. It's time to go, yo. It's time to go. Because I know what they want to do, and I know what I can do. Yep. So let's just go and live to fight another day. Yep. I want chicken tenders.
Yep. Heck yeah, man. That's where I'm at as well, you know? So, but it definitely... It takes a different type of mindset, you know. It takes a different type of mindset to take yourself there, because again, easily a lot of people can, you know, go that route, you know, go left, like you said, you know. But yeah, like, nah, man, I enjoyed. I think the last time I was on here too, what I learned is like it's easier to put in 40 hours of work, you know, than to spend, you know, 3 or 4 weeks out there in the streets trying to hustle. You know, I'd rather get a good job, you know.
Yeah, man.
Honest living, you know. Keep safe, you know. Keep face safe type deal, you know. Like,
y'all know me, man. I want to shine with y'all. Yep. So, and I'm glad that you teaching these boys this because number one, they're boys. We got egos like a motherfucker. Yeah. And number two, if nobody teaches them, they're not gonna know, and they're gonna get in trouble. Yeah. Like, if I see homeboy doing a wheelie and I want to learn how to do the wheelie, I'm gonna empower you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that shit was hard. Yeah. You gotta fucking show me how you did that shit. Like, I'm jocking that shit. You know what I mean? Like, men need to do that shit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me how you did that shit. Cause I need to do like how you did that shit. That shit was crazy. Teach me that shit. And he's then in the there's a very, very low chance that he's gonna be like, get the fuck out my face. No, dude, you made him feel good. It's like, oh shit, all right. Oh, no, hey, come on, dog. Yeah, let's kick it. I'll show you how to. So, cause you know, at the same time, we want to give the game. Yep. You know, that's all I do. I came from giving game early before I got here. That's why I was late. Yeah. You know, a person really close to me needed help with their setup, so I went over there and gave some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to give the game. It's just, I guess, it's just how you approach somebody, I guess.
It is, but I think as well too, you got to be comfortable. I mean, confident. You got to be confident because again, kind of I think off air we're talking about like again, I want to have my own podcast, right? Yeah. And I want to help you with yours. And there's many other podcasts, and you got to. I'm confident in mine. I'm confident in yours, but it's not like, oh, I'm gonna take your viewers or. Nah, man, there's enough out there. It's just like saying, oh, I'm going to...
9 billion people in this world.
Yeah, it's like a restaurant, you know, or a taco stand, or like, there's going to be a million of them, but a lot of people will be like, are going to be like, oh, no, don't show, like, the game is to be sold and not told, you know, like, Nah, there's a lot out there, you know what I'm saying? And people that want to stay like that, they're not gonna go too far, you know. That's why like, and I speak about mine in confidence, you know, because I want to put it out there too in the universe type
Oh
of deal, you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
We
Different type
already
of
spoke.
idea, yeah,
Yeah.
different type of
I'll
idea.
produce the fuck out of your shit.
They're both gonna go somewhere, you know, especially out here in the 805. You know, shout out the podcasts that are out here. There's a lot of them, you know. Some of them I seen them that I used to enjoy watching, you know, they don't do it anymore. Like, I don't know what happened, you know. I think they adventured somewhere else, you know.
Probably,
But
yeah.
I enjoy podcasts. I don't even really watch. I watch movies and podcasts. I love podcasts, you know. I mean, all of them. There's a lot of them as well too that I watch, you know. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
shout out to Origin. They got podcast of the year. They
yeah.
won.
Wow.
Shout out to them. You
All
know what I
right.
mean?
There's one recently that I just found. It's been around for a while too. It's called OG Husky. Yeah, have you heard of that one?
Local?
Nah, they're in LA.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they interview a lot of artists. It's on YouTube, obviously, so it's nothing secret. But yeah, they interview artists, you know, that I enjoy. And to for me, podcast, the reason why I like it, one, it's not rehearsed. It's no skits. You know, some of them are pretty lined up because especially when you get up there, you don't want to be asked certain things. But
Shit, not this one.
yeah, not this one. Nah. See, but that's what I like is, um, you know, you get to know that individual, that artist, you know, if it be a musician or that actor, like, you know, not just them behind that camera, behind that lens, you know. I've been to a couple of events recently at the Novo where my wife and I got VIP access, and
Sick.
one of my buddies was like, "Dude, I feel like I'm in my Instagram feed," you know, because shout out Dogface was there, the guy from the Shulada was there, Duno was there, Jakar, you know,
It's
a lot of
crazy.
these people that I watch, you know, like
Yeah, it's
I'm
sick.
literally sitting right there cheering with them or cheersing with them and having a drink, like, "Hey, you need another drink," like, and we stayed there till like 4:30 in the morning.
Sick,
Yeah, we watched the
man.
sun come up, you know, and
I be
yeah,
hitting those fools up too, cause you
yeah.
never know. You never know. They might.
Watch on my next one. We'll go because again, I like low key. I kind of go over there like quite often. But it's my wife and I just get lucky. And a lot of people are like, "Dude, how do you rub elbows with these fools?" And I'm like, I have no idea, dude. No idea. I just keep on going and just opportunity to just come, you know. And I'm just down for it, you know. So again, I've met. I mean, man, it's a trip, you know. I think the very first person I ever met, it was when I was in junior high, and it was somebody I was just like, oh dang, I met this person. It was Steve Urkel. Yeah, Mister. I think
What?
His last name is White. Jamal White.
Jaleel?
Yeah, right. Jamal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jaleel White.
Jaleel White. There you go.
What?
Yeah, him at Magic Mountain. We actually had gone during the day with the Boys and Girls Club in Santa Paula, and then one of the like leaders was in college, and so it was college night at 6 p.m. They closed the park, and then all the colleges came in, and we were able to go in there with him. And then there's a little arcade thing because I still remember it till this day. I walked in there, and obviously he wasn't Steve Urkel, he was himself, you know, and he was playing that little air hockey thing, and I was like, "Did I do that?" You know? And he turned around, he looked at me, he's like, "What's up, little man?" And I'm like, "No way," you know? And I was like, and
Damn.
he signed that. Hey, he signed a little football that I got, a little Bugs Bunny football. He
Sick.
signed it. I buried it. I've never got it since. I buried it in the back of my house in Santa Paula. It's still there in my mom's backyard. Yeah, I've
Damn.
never got it. And I don't know why.
You
'Cause I
think they'll
bet it's
let you
gonna
go
be
get
big.
this shit?
I think probably disintegrated.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Shit.
This is man for sure 30 plus years ago. For sure 30 plus. But he was actually with um another dude. I don't know his name, and the only way I remember him, he was the tall dude that was in the movie, the tall black dude that was in the movie, oh man, Dangerous Mind with Michelle Pfeiffer when they were in the school and all the like bad children. Remember, she became a teacher.
Yeah.
Was it Dangerous Minds?
That
Right?
was
Dangerous Minds, right?
I know what you're talking about because they remade the movie.
Kind of, yeah. But there was one big tall dude, and I remember he kept on like popping and stuff. Like he was tall. I mean, this dude was almost like 7 foot, like 6'8", 6'9". He was tall, bro. And then I was like, you know, I was like, yeah, you're Steve Urkel. You know, we talked with him, and then the guy he was playing against, I was like, yeah. And this is right when that movie came out, and I was like, hey, you were in the movie with, you know, and he's like, yeah, you know, like, oh wow. So those are the very first. And then even I mean, people are gonna. I asked one of the kids the other, there was a bunch of kids at the house. I mentioned Ray Charles, and all these kids looked at me like I was like, Ray who? Where's he live
Yeah,
at?
like,
And
who's
I'm like,
that?
oh wow, you guys just make me feel old, you know. But obviously, you. And then one of my other boys, I was like, dog, you definitely know who Ray Charles is. He's like, yep, and Stevie Wonder. I was like, all right, good. You didn't make me feel like, yeah, you know. But another person I had met here locally was Sam Elliott. Um, you know who Sam Elliott is?
Mm-mm.
He came out on Tombstone, the movie Mask, not the Jim Carrey one, the one with Cher. Yeah, he was on Tombstone. He had a big mustache. He come out on a Roadhouse. Remember with Patrick?
Roadhouse sounds familiar.
Yeah, Roadhouse with Patrick. Is it Swayze? I don't know. But I was in the elevator here in Thousand Oaks, working, and he walked in, and my mom loves that dude, right? Like, like Steven Seagal type. Of, again, young people are going, who's Steven Seagal? You know, and uh, he stepped in the elevator, and I looked, and I'm like, no way, and I'm like, you're Sam Elliott, and he's famous for this little smirk laugh that he kind of gives like sideways because he's like a cowboy type of. You gotta know who he is. Once you see him, you're like, oh, that fool. But yeah, I mean, I was in the elevator with him, and his daughter was just having a baby out here in Thousand Oaks, and I was like, dude, my mom loves you. I was like, and this is way before cell phones. I was like, can you sign $1? I had it in my pocket was $1, and my mom still has it till this day.
Sick.
Yeah, it was one. But yeah, I've had the opportunity to meet, you know, a lot of people, bro, a lot of people, you know, just to be near them, you know. I think the most coolest one was have you ever heard of Real Quick though? Ah, got
I
him.
know that fool. He's everywhere.
That's right. Hey, what do you got coming up next? What's your next show?
Fuck.
Gotta
Next
work.
show.
Nothing yet?
Nah, man.
No?
April
All right.
18th.
What is that?
April 18th, man.
Mine?
I'm gonna see about getting on the
Yeah.
bike, man.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna get you the calendar though. We gotta get you up on that stage, man. Do what you gotta do, you know. Yeah, again, yeah, you got that, and as well too. Right now I know we're talking, chopping it up, you know. But yeah, I want to get up there, and I got some stuff written down as well, you know. Like I've been working on some stuff that I want to drop, you know. So if I get a little 5-10 minutes on an open as well too, I want to do some comedy, you know.
Hey, man, you
on some other
guys know
stuff.
you can find me at Gigi's Cocktails on Wednesdays, and I've been hitting Hollywood a lot. So yeah, just be on the
Have you been to
lookout.
the Haha Club?
I haven't.
See, hey, let's go on a mission out there. That's the spot that I've been wanting to go to. Let's make that our maybe our first little voyage,
Little trip?
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to a Haha Club. You know, I've done Laugh Factory. Remember they used to have the Ventura Harbor Comedy
Yep.
Club out here. They used to have did you ever go to that improv that they used to have off of Palm in downtown Ventura?
Nah.
Oh, they used to have an improv.
Oh, wait. They do it on Sundays?
That I'm not too sure.
I went to one of those classes.
Improvs.
Yeah, I
those
went
are
to
fun
one of
too.
them.
You know, I enjoy that, man. I enjoy that. You know, so yeah. But I've always wanted to go check out Haha Club. I mean, from what I hear, you can go there, and I mean, every time those doors open, you're gonna, you know, catch like a famous comedy or a comic, you know, or something like that, or an actor and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of them that randomly shout out Haha Club, shoot us some tickets. You know, drop a comment.
Shoot some tickets,
Yeah, shoot some
man.
tickets. We'll be out there. Shout out you guys. Baja Club, that's a place that I've always wanted to go. I know exactly where it's at. I've actually passed by because I always mention it to my wife. And one time we were out there in North Hollywood, we are gonna get some tacos or something. Yeah, and I saw the little face, you know, their little logo. I was
Yeah.
like, Baja Club, but it was during the
The
day. like,
Haha Comedy Club.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean in LA, you're gonna definitely run into some people.
Uh-huh.
It's just going to happen.
uh,
It's gonna happen. I feel like every time I'm out there, I'm walking past somebody that is a somebody.
mm-hmm. Yep. Heck. Hey, did you go to that? They had a open mic, I think, comedy thing as well too. That I think Leo had did right here at one of the dispensaries at the lounges.
I've been to a couple of his, yeah.
Yeah.
been
But
a
they had one recently as well too. Yeah, we'll get that on calendar as well too. You know, see who else is doing what. And just hey, you know, throw us in there. Yeah, jump on
Yeah,
jump on that
Leo,
mix.
he's fucking he's damn near famous out here too now. Shit.
It's
All the
him,
work he's been putting in for his movement.
him and his
he's-
family, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Man, 805 slept on. I know it is. You know, it is and it isn't. You know, I feel like people know about out here, but I'm definitely like keep LA in LA. Like don't move out here. Like you know, keep it
Well, see,
unpopulated.
that's
you
the
know?
thing.
Yeah.
They moving out here.
Yeah.
They moving out here. Like I'm listening to Tyrese talk about I gotta take the 101 to go home.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is nearby. The Punisher lives around here.
Well,
Like,
there's a lot. Yeah, see, they're cool, but I'm just talking about like families.
oh yeah.
They're coming because they're gonna bring money, you know. But like,
Yeah.
man,
Y'all
I
don't
love
make
going to the
fucking real
beach and I
estate
have to
go
worry
up.
about parking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's getting a little crazy, you know. Like,
Because
even
they
when
won't stop building.
You know, that's what I'm saying. When they started building all this, I was like, who's gonna move here? Like, who's gonna like? We already got houses here. This family's already established. Like, let's keep Ventura County.
I mean, this is where I'm at with that shit, man. They're building and building and building and building, and nobody's moving in here. I couldn't tell you how many neighbors I've had because they're there for 2 months and they leave because the rent is too high.
Yeah.
It's too high. Like, you have to have. You not know. I mean, I know I'm not. I'm not doing it off of just one income.
Yeah.
Or two. Or three.
Yeah, you gotta have a side hustle now.
You gotta have a lot of them. It's just here specifically. I mean, it's fucking $2,700 for one bedroom.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, man. Like it's.
Yeah, my sister's like, man, you can sell your house and buy 3 of them out here in Bakersfield. I'm like, I ain't doing this heat though. I'm
keep
cool.
that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm cool.
I'm telling
they're
you,
nice
man.
though. They're nice. You could get a nice house out there for what's out here. Cause yeah, they were showing some that were like maybe like 200-300. I'm like, dang, man. I think I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, you could sell your house and probably get like 2 or 3, or just get one big one, you know, then dream home type stuff, you know, nice. But I can't. I like that big body of water that's right here. I visit that thing like as much as I can. You know, I take advantage of that thing.
I just
love
don't
the
like
ocean.
being felt stupid for staying over here. Like that's
you
how
ain't stupid. You
that's how I
smart, man.
feel. You know what I mean? Like just Cali in general. I just can't help but to feel so dumb living here.
Nah,
We got the most rules. Taxes are fucking dumb.
it's
You
expensive.
know what I mean? Rent is expensive. Gas is $7. I just went to go get water. That shit used to be $2 for 5 gallons. It's $3 now.
That went up too.
Yeah,
Dang.
everything's going up. If you don't fucking like it, why don't you just move? You're right. Okay? That's what I'm talking about.
I'm outta here.
You're just fucking making me feel dumb about living here. Thing is, I'm already established. Can I go get established somewhere else? Yeah. But in order to get established somewhere else, you need to have money to go get established. Man, I'm spending my rent money on gas. That shit's backwards. Normally, you spend your gas money on the rent,
Yeah.
but I'm spending my rent money to fill up the gas tank.
Wow. You know, I see as well too though. You know, like on how I just feel. What can I say? Everybody has a job, right? Their little 9 to 5. Everyone's trying to work, right? Like just jump in that line of work. But I see a lot of people now just making money off of YouTube. There's just a lot of money floating around. You know, I've gone to like, say like a dog show, a Frenchie show, right? Where there's just all these little ugly dogs. I've seen people walking out with bags, bro. Like, you know, because everyone has their side hustles, like we were saying, where like money's just, yeah, it's out there, man.
It's definitely out there. And that's what I need to figure out because
I'm going to get it. I'm telling you.
yeah, appreciate that. We need to figure that out because, like, again, like I see it too. I be seeing it. And sorry, not sorry. There's a lot of platforms and a lot of people that just, they don't have the content. The chemistry is not there. And the quality is not there. But yet, when it comes to like numbers and money, I'm getting shitted on. Now, more power to you.
Yeah. Shout out them.
But that's, you know, I just need to figure out how to, you know, get a little piece of that pie. Because on paper, when it comes to the production and everything like that, yeah, I'll pat myself on the back right there. There's a lot of people that I know that I'm like, I'm damn near shitting on you guys, for lack of better words, shitting on y'all.
Yeah. Well, just like your shows that you had, remember? I'm telling you, that's like how I got interested because I'm like walked in, I was like, man, why is this? You know. So I mean, we've talked about it, and I want to do something about it now. You know, I really do. But shout out them, you know what I'm saying, and Yeah, I've always kind of wondered that as well too. Like,
Like,
man,
like keep doing y'all. No,
yeah,
like
yeah,
no doubt, keep doing y'all.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
keep doing
yeah,
y'all because that little cell phone that you got is working for you.
yep,
You know what I mean? Put
yep.
that bitch on D and record your shit. But hey, man, what do I know?
No,
Um,
you're there. I think you're already there, and it takes time. It does, and I know you've been doing this for a minute, and
that's the other thing, man. Real quick, though, I've been at this shit for like 12 years now.
yeah,
I've been doing this shit since before it was even called a podcast.
uh,
Damn it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
hey, let me stop bitching because
Yeah,
I
and
know
we're gonna
what's
get there.
here.
We're gonna get
Yeah,
there. You gotta stay on that positive note,
I
man.
know what's here.
Yeah, it is, and maybe everything's for a reason. I know it is. I know it is. And I see it. Yeah, it's definitely gonna go. We'll get it going. That's what I'm saying. Sit down with the team. Hey, let's brainstorm. Let's do this. Let's go get that bag. And like I said, when we go out to other places, we're gonna say, hey, you know what, like, all right, we'll pull up. We'll do this. This is what we could bring to the table. Can you accommodate us on this? And boom, let's do it. And again,
Yeah, it don't hurt to ask.
that alone is dope. Like for me, it is. Again, most of the time when I connect to people, um, there's been a couple of times where you know um,
Everybody
funds
don't
funds have been
mix.
handed to me, but I enjoy, again. I mean, even a corner pocket. Like, Fern knows when I'm there as well too. Like, I'll help. I'll go upstairs and start moving some stuff. I'll throw the trash, or if something's happening, I'll escort some people, or like, and I feel comfortable. But he's never like handed me money. I'm not on his payroll, but I'm still there because I appreciate him opening up
Yeah,
those
he looked
doors.
out. Word up.
And yeah, like, we'll have a drink, or some food. And not only that, though, he's my friend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm supporting his family's company. But again, most of the time when I've helped out at an event, I'm not there for the money, man. I'm just there for the experience. And again, we get some, our tab gets paid, or hey, we're gonna go over here. It's an open bar after, or we're gonna go grub, or hey, we're gonna go to this mansion. Like, that
Sick.
alone, or we're gonna go to a VIP in the Novel. I'm gonna get to
Sick.
go kick back and like literally talk to Duno, not on camera, or like literally talk to him like as him. Like, that's paid enough, Like,
Yeah, that's tight.
I mean, I have videos of me kicking back with that dude Dogface, the guy from the
From the
Cranberry.
skate, yeah, the
Like, dude, I sat
skateboard.
down with him and his cousin, and his producer or his manager. And I sat down right there and like we did our thing, Like, I have videos of me and him kicking it.
That's,
ATM Danny.
that's
On the way
dope.
out, I'm waiting for our Uber to come. ATM Danny's walking to his car because he's coming out of the thing as well too. And I'm like, hey, yo, yo, yo. He comes out, he gives my son a shout out, and like, dude, I like his music. ATM Danny, like, I rock with his stuff, and like, to sit there and like, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, what's up, pops? Blah blah blah. Like, yeah, like, to me, that's my pay.
Hell
Like, I
yeah.
enjoy that. But at the same time too, yeah, I'm out there. Let's go grab a bag. Because then that's just gonna motivate me to be more like, all right, now I don't want a bag. I want a car. Like, yeah, I want to do this podcast. I want to go do, like I asked you if you ever done anything live. Like, let's take your equipment and let's go set up somewhere. Let's go do a live podcast on a beautiful morning out on the beach. You know what I'm saying? And like, here we are, have some coffee, and maybe we'll go take the podcast to someone's restaurant. Maybe we'll go do the podcast in the homies restaurant. Hey, we're gonna be out here live, and we'll do our thing, and we're in the homies podcast. Or something. Or just go do it at Corner Pocket. We'll sit in the stage in the ring. Like,
I thought about
yeah,
that.
stuff
I've
like that. That's what I'm
definitely
saying. That's
thought
where I
about
want to
that.
go, bro. I want to do stuff like that. So, um, and I'm kind of glad as well too. This podcast today, or this little sit down, didn't go strictly towards bikes. Because I love bikes. That's me. So I'm known as. But I'm talking about like my visions, my dreams, our dreams. Like, let's do something. So same time too, anybody that's watching this, you have somebody, drop them in the comments and all that good stuff. Hit my DMs, hit his DMs, real quick though. And that's what I'm saying. We gotta get that engineer, drop it right here on the bottom, as we're saying those, so people can plug in, because it's all about that click. It's all about that click for everybody else as well too. Whatever little platforms they have, and that's what sells, bro. Going back to like how much money is out there. The views is what hits. I mean, me and my son talk about followers. I don't care about followers. I don't. I see numbers drop and don't. Whatever. If somebody
That's real.
unfollows me, that on them. Like, cool. Like, again, that's the way I am as well too. If I don't want to see somebody's stuff, I'll unfollow them. It's nothing personal. I'll still talk to them. It's just like, man, you post too much. I don't like something, or I'll mute it. Like, whatever. I don't take that personal.
Same.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's not. There's Sometimes it is though. Like, hey, fool, you don't follow me? He's like, nah, I talk to you every day. Why am I gonna follow you on Instagram? I'm at your house. I'm like, hey, that kind of makes sense, you know? Like,
That's
all
real.
right, cool. But I was feeling some type of way because you weren't following me, you know, or
That's real.
you know, like even with my wife, you know, sometimes like I'm like, hey, you didn't see my post I did earlier? She's like, yeah, I was like, you didn't like it. She's like, well, I don't know, I didn't like it. And like all my shit. You know? Yeah, you know.
I'm
like,
not gonna lie, man.
yeah.
I'm taking a lot of follows back,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Because like I'm at the point now where it's like I know when the right people, or if they have already, when they see what's going on, they're not gonna have a choice but to want to fuck with it.
Yep. Yeah, that's where it's gonna go.
You know, but they need to come here. Like Instagram doesn't really do no justice, because then they just see, this one has 1,000 followers. He ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
But then they get here and it's like, yo, I should have did this a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting here like, whoa, yeah.
Yep.
Nobody wants to be the first to the party, and that's all. You know,
I do.
It's all good. Shit, I will. Hell yeah.
I'll be the first
I
and
get to
last.
get a chair. I get to sit down.
Yeah. See, that's where the mindset got to be. I'll be the first and the last, man. Yeah. But yeah, let's definitely set it up for the next one. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna come empty-handed. I'm gonna go reach out to especially that homie right there in Colonia. Say, hey, you know what, I appreciate your tacos the other day. You know, opening up your doors to us. We want to open up yours and hopefully shine a little light over here. You know, the little light that we got. Let's shine it over there. You know, and then
This little light of mine.
let it shine. Big light of mine.
Just talk that shit.
Let's shock that shit.
Well, shit.
That's what I try to be careful with, man. Tell you, look at man, this thing would be low riding. When I watched the last one too, I was like, man, I know I ain't got a sponsor like that, man. But yeah, it's good though. Man.
Shoot. Let's get up out of here, man. You guys know this is. Hold on, get some volume.
Yeah.
It's my least favorite part of the show, which is the end. But like I said, potential co-host. You know what I'm saying? Fourth
I'm gonna say
member.
potential. If you guys are with it, talking with your people. Again, if they watch this one, they're gonna know what I want to bring to the table. So again, I'm not gonna just come here and just try to like jump on your guys' camera. Like, nah, I want to do something, bro. I want to do something. I feel like it's always what's been in my heart. If you guys allow me to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I want to go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll talk to the pod squad, and
Pod
you know,
squad.
I know what they gonna say.
And again, I watch. Hey, you know what? Again, I watch your IG, and when you guys you did your show out there in North Hollywood, what really made me want to like, man, I want to be there right there. Is you guys were walking down the street, bro, and you were like,
She was
yeah,
hard.
we just did that, and I was like, I want to walk with them. I want to like go with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Meet you guys out there and bring my wife. You know, and like, man, let's get this going, bro. But there's again. From when I first met you at Vida to then, you know, like I'm like, man, I see it, I feel it, you know what I'm saying, and I want to be a part of it, you know. And again, I have ideas, you know. That's what I've always been telling you, like, bro, I have some ideas, let's do it, you know. But there's gonna have to be that little thing, you know, like. And then again, if you don't feel it, you're like, nah, because I think there's gonna be something where you're gonna be like, man, this guy's crazy, and then, all right, yeah,
But you gotta be though.
yeah,
You gotta be.
I am crazy, man. Yeah.
You gotta be.
Yeah.
You got a dream, and you know what it look like. You know.
And I
Shit,
think that's
me
what
too.
too. I got so much. Can I say a lot going on, man? I'm ready to explode. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Well,
to go.
shit, hey, shit. He'll be here on the next episode. I mean, if we can get the timing right, get the scheduling right, you'll be here on the next episode.
Yeah, it's gonna change my life, change ours, and let's get it. And then as well to all the followers, you know what I mean, all the subscribers, you know what I'm saying, and it does mean a lot. I know we're saying like following doesn't, but that click. If you watch this, make sure you hit that like button.
Facts.
Even if you just hit that subscribe button, you know, it's very cliche. There's a reason why people say it though, you know. And one thing I've seen recently on Instagram is people do a post and they ask a question because they want that comment. They want to jump in that algorithm, you know what I'm saying? And there's a method to that madness, you know. But it definitely helps just to give that quick like. That's why I give them a shout out, even with the small little, you know, followings that we do have. I think it's mighty, you know. Like, yeah, I believe in armies of one, you know what I mean? And they be
Word.
mighty, you know what I'm saying? And,
April 18th, y'all. April 18th, man. Jack Wiz over here, man. This has been another beautiful addition to the Realquicctho Podcast and Black Truffle TV. I got a message that is specific to you. Keep God first in everything that you do, man. Yak Wiz over here We always shining, no sunsets, and you can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.
10 toes down when I'm lounging on the couch. Imagine me playing with your heartstrings now. Let your heart sing out. We gon' sort things out. Let the clock ring out. You gon' court me now.